What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here. And the next dinosaur we are going to take a look at is the Brachiosaurus. And I always pick the skeleton. Unintentionally. I want the real guy first. So, skeleton, Brachiosaurus. So, this monstrosity is just so big that you can't even get him completely in the camera half the time. So there he is. Look at that. In all his glory. In some of his glory. In most of his glory. Yeah. This is one of the most massive dinosaurs ever. And if not the most massive. I don't have some statistics in front of me because I am not a dinosaur expert. I just play one on YouTube. And yes, I will use that line in every one of these videos. So there's a sort of good view. He's spelled wrong. So the Brachiosaurus is a genus of the sauropod dinosaur from the Jurassic Morrison Formation of North America. Yeah, fossils found in the Grand River Canyon, now Colorado River of Colorado. So, the largest known dinosaur. I don't know if that stands. I'm just totally let's see, for rearing on its hind limbs. Blah blah. So yeah. I guess this is the largest dinosaur. I don't have like an estimate of like how big. Big. I guess could have been 34 metric tons. About 26 meters, 85 feet. So, go home, Brachiosaurus, you drunk. So, you know, the unfortunate part is that he's a little frustrating to command and control. Probably, I mean, I understand that they want to get a lot of playable dinosaurs in here. I just feel like this is probably the most uninteresting one. I think most people would have been okay with just having the Apatosaurus in it, or the Brontosaurus. I don't know, somebody corrected me in another video saying Brontosaurus isn't an actual dinosaur. But I guess the Brontosaurus is the Apatosaurus. Yeah. I don't know. I guess they consider them to be the same thing. But the smaller kind of version would probably have been a little bit better. Just sticking with that. I think most people would have been satisfied with that. And then having the Brachiosaurus kind of hang out on its own in the plains, off in the distance. Because as a playable dinosaur, it's really not that interesting, you know? Like, it's big and it's mushy, and, you know, this is the skeleton version, and it's plotting. So, I mean, it's not a dinosaur that kids are going to say, oh, I can't wait to go play as a Brachiosaurus, you know? So, again, I understand why they had them in here. We're going to check them out in compy mode, because they're adorable in compy mode, because even though they're, like, tiny and pint-sized and miniature, they're still slow and plodding, and It's kind of actually hilarious. So so and then he can use his neck to do his thing. So you know, it's just too big, you know? Really doesn't make for interesting gameplay or fun gameplay. It's a challenge just to turn them around. You can't even really fit them all the way on the screen. So I would have been okay if they just went with the Apatosaurus, which we're going to do Brachiosaurus and Apatosaurus in the same video, just because they're both fairly boring dinosaurs. I'm sorry to all the Brontosaurus, Apatosaurus, and Brachiosaurus fans out there, but they are boring dinosaurs. I did it again. So here we go. The Apatosaurus, which, according to Wikipedia, the Brontosaurus and Apatosaurus could potentially be the same thing. So this, I think most fans of dinosaurs in general would have been completely okay if this was the only dinosaur, if the Brachiosaurus wasn't playable and we just had this dinosaur right here. I mean, yeah, they would have had to have found another dinosaur, but I feel like having dinosaurs that nobody can really play as and have fun with is kind of defeating the purpose, you know? Like the Brachiosaurus, it's just not an interesting dinosaur to play with. The Apatosaurus, however, does the same thing. Can crush those, floor plates. And it's more maneuverable, and you can see him all the way on the screen. So I would have found a way to possibly just fit another dinosaur in. I don't really have a good example of a dinosaur that you could have replaced him with, but I'm positive that there's, maybe just another like swimming dinosaur. You got the Mosasaurus. That you could have had. Something like there's a dinosaur that looks like the Loch Ness monster. Yeah, you've got let's see, what's this one? We've got the Nothosaurus and the Plesiosaurus. X is in. No dinosaurs were adapted. Blah blah blah. I don't even know what I'm looking at. There are other swimming dinosaurs though that they could have gone with. But that's what I personally have gone with. Nothosaurus, I believe. Elasmosaurus. That's what I'm thinking of. The Elasmosaurus. That would have been a good one to put in place of the Brachiosaurus. So, that's just my perspective, because you only have one. I understand why they have the Mosasaurus, but I just feel like, if they possibly had gone with another swimming dinosaur, it would have made it just a little bit more interesting. Or heck, I would have been happy just swimming as a great white shark, to be honest with you. But that's my 2 cents. I feel like Apatosaurus would have been okay. Brachiosaurus, just have him in the background in the Brachiosaurus pens over here. Oops. Why is it not? Oh, it's because I'm a dinosaur. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, so if this was the only area that had the Brachiosauruses, I think I would have been okay with it, because you got that one there, you got these ones over in the distance kind of doing their thing. We don't need a playable one. Apparently what I just read, that was not possible. They really couldn't go on their hind legs like that. So I think most of us would have been okay with just being able to see it, but it's just not interesting gameplay to use that. And I've harped on that long enough, so that is the Brachiosaurus as he's photobombing us from behind. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch you later. See ya.